Hi, everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. I'm Michelle. If you're tuning in today, chances are that you or maybe someone you love is thinking about making a move. Downsizing is, well, it's such an exciting life transition. It's a chance to simplify and really start a beautiful new chapter. But I completely get that it can also feel kind of intimidating. You're dealing with a place full of memories and, of course, a lifetime of financial planning. So today, we're going to walk through exactly what this transition means for your finances, step by step, to give you some clarity and, most importantly, peace of mind. So, what happens to your hard-earned retirement when you finally decide to downsize? Well, this is usually the very first worry that pops into a homeowner's mind. You've spent decades diligently saving, building up those retirement accounts, and it's completely natural to fear that selling your home might disrupt all of that hard work. Will selling affect your IRA? What happens to your 401k? Does your pension change? These are really smart questions, and they deserve straight, comforting answers. So take a deep breath, because the short answer is incredibly simple. No, your accounts stay totally intact. Selling your primary home triggers absolutely no changes to your IRA, your 401k, or your pension. These accounts exist entirely independently of your real estate. The sale of your home doesn't count as income for retirement account purposes, it doesn't force any withdrawals, and it requires zero new contributions. Your nest egg is safe. Which brings us to another huge area of concern for a lot of folks: Social Security. If you receive standard Social Security through SSA or SSDI, a home sale doesn't reduce your payments. Not at all. Those benefits depend entirely on your work history, not your current assets. However, if you receive Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, the picture requires a bit more care. A lot of people assume all Social Security programs work exactly the same way, but actually, they don't. Here's why that distinction really matters. SSI is a needs-based program with strict asset limits. Currently, that limit is just $2,000 for an individual and $3,000 for a couple. When your home sells, the proceeds land in your bank account as cash, becoming a countable asset immediately. If those funds push you over that limit, your benefits might pause until the money is spent down on approved expenses. It's really not something to fear, just something to prepare for. Okay, so there's another consequence that actually surprises even the most financially prepared homeowners. It's something called IRMA. That stands for the Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. Essentially, it's Medicare's way of charging higher Part B and Part D premiums when your income exceeds certain thresholds. I bring this up not as a reason to panic, or definitely not to avoid selling, but simply as a logistical hurdle that we can easily plan for with the right guidance. The real catch with IRA-MAA? It's all about the timeline, because Medicare actually looks at your income from 2 years prior. It's almost like a delayed reaction. So if you have a large capital gain from your home sale in year 1, your income spikes. In year 2, your income goes back to normal. But in year 3, those higher Medicare premiums suddenly trigger for a full 12 months. Knowing this timeline means you and your CPA can model the exact impact long before you ever even list your home. Next up is timing your required minimum distributions, specifically planning around the age of 73. Sequencing is key here, because combining a large RMD with a capital gain can suddenly push you right into a higher tax bracket. So, the crucial point is managing the tax impact. But I have a massive silver lining for you. Many homeowners don't realize they might owe little to no tax on their home's profit at all. Thanks to the IRS Section 121 exclusion, single homeowners can exclude up to $250,000 in profit from capital gains tax, and married couples can exclude up to $500,000. Understanding this allowance helps you make far better decisions about your newfound equity. This leads us to a beautiful yet incredibly important question. What will you do with the proceeds? The sale itself isn't the problem, right? It's what happens next. Will you purchase a smaller home outright to eliminate a mortgage? Maybe keep some cash liquid for daily expenses? Or begin funding long-term care? Whatever you choose, please do not rush these major financial decisions under time pressure. Acting fast without guidance is usually where costly mistakes happen. Take a breath, you have time. Let's move on to building your support team, which is absolutely the key to a stress-free transition. To navigate all of this safely, you really need the right people in your corner. You'll want a CPA to handle tax implications and capital gains rules. You'll need a financial advisor to map out those IRMA brackets and RMD timing we just talked about. If SSI is in the picture, an elder law attorney is absolutely essential. And finally, a seniors real estate specialist, or SRES. While an SRES doesn't give tax advice, their job is to surround you with these exact professionals before the sale ever closes, ensuring all the pieces of the puzzle fit together perfectly. Honestly, the absolute best gift you can give yourself right now is time. Try to start these conversations 6 to 12 months early. Organizations like AARP offer some fantastic financial planning resources just to get you thinking. Giving yourself this runway allows every single member of your team to map out the right sequence and completely protect you from any avoidable surprises down the road. Just a quick note before we wrap things up, this explainer is strictly for educational purposes. Because everyone's financial footprint is beautifully unique, please do consult with your own qualified CPA, tax advisor, or estate attorney before making any big decisions regarding your home sale. I want to leave you with this thought. Protecting the life you've built means looking at your home sale not just as moving boxes, but as a carefully planned financial event. My goal is to make sure you feel entirely supported, informed, and empowered for this next chapter. If you'd like to explore more, I really invite you to visit the free resource library on our Homeowners 50+ page, which is packed with great guides on downsizing and financial planning. So let me leave you with this question to ponder. Are you treating your downsize simply as a real estate transaction, or are you ready to master it as the foundational financial event of your vibrant next chapter?